So Python, when we execute, that environment is known as IDLE, Integrated Development Environment, or Integrated Development and Learning Environment. So the commands are read from a TTY, teletypewriter. The interpreter, that is the program, is set to be in an interactive mode. It interacts with the user in this mode. It prompts for the next command, and the primary prompt is 3 greater sign. For continuation line, it prompts with the secondary prompt, that is by default 3 dots. The interpreter prints a welcome message at the starting, that is its version number and copyright notice, before printing the first prompt. As we see here, version number Python 3.7, and finally copyright, after copyrights and all, 3 greater signs. Prompt means it is telling that I am ready to accept your command, now give me the command. So you are in an interactive mode. If you want to give a comment, the comment starts with the hash character. It can be on a single line or it can be after the command. Let us say some example. Hash, it means it is totally a comment. Comment means non-executable statement. Interpreter, whenever it sees the hash, it ignores afterwards. It is meant for the user, for what it is given to know. So there is a variable spam equal 1 and then comment. This is the second comment, as first comment is on above. Here there are no 3 dots, but it is by default. So that is the third comment, and then next is variable text equal in double quote hash. Now it is not a comment, but it is a part of your string which is within the double quote. So Python can be used as a calculator, as we type the command and it gives the result. We can now understand the numbers. You type like this, it gives the result. Another prompt comes, you do this, you like that. So that is how it works. Numbers are int, integer type, float, real number with decimal and fraction point. Slash division returns in decimal, and double slash operator returns in integer. If you want remainder, you can use percent sign. It is a binary operator. So here 17 double slash 3 integer. So you will 3 5 the 15, so it returns the integer. 17% 3, it returns remainder 2. 3 5 the 15 and remainder is 2. It is an expression. You first multiply, then add. We can also use double asterisk, double star for the power function, like 5 to the power 2, that is 25, 2 to the power 7, that is 128. Now, when we assign the equal sign, a variable like width is equal to 20, and then another prompt but no result declared because you have not done anything, it is just assigned to it. Height is this, after calculation the value is assigned. Now width into height, yes, it will calculate and give the result. But sometimes you don't define a variable, so it detects that and tells you error, not defined. In interactive mode, the last printed expression is assigned to a variable underscore. This is important to note here. Whatever the last calculation is done, and if you use the underscore in the next line in expression, so the value of that will be assigned here. Let us try. Tax equal 12.5 upon 100. Price is equal to 100.50. Price into tax is equal to this. Then we can say price plus. Price is 100.50 plus underscore. Underscore means the last result, 12.5625. So what you get? 113.0625. Again a round function is used. Again a underscore is used. Just the previous value to take to the 2 decimal places. It also has the complex number, that's very powerful feature. Fraction also, decimal also. It also has strings. We will deal with this complex number, fraction, etc. later on. Strings. Sequence of character, that is called a string. They are given always either in single quote or double quote. And backslash in that it is used for escape characters. So here spam eggs, single quotes. Now here single quote, DOES and backslash, single quote. So single quote is printed because of the backslash, otherwise no. Then followed by T, and single quote is meant for here for the string. So what do you get now? DOES does not, apostrophe T. You can also use here for in double quote a single quote. This is the same thing here. You can look into that. If you have any problem, we will discuss. The print function produces a much more readable output by omitting the enclosing quotes and printing escape or a special character. Let us say print single quote. In double quote we are giving is not. They said S is the first line, N is the backslash, N is the new line, and so it is printed first line and followed by new line and the second line. When you print S, first line and second line. Raw string is used here, or let us say we use here print parenthesis start C colon backslash some backslash name. In name there is a backslash n stand for new line AME, so it breaks into that. So what you have, sum on one line, AME on a second line. But let us say we want it is not a new line here, so let us we use here raw string by adding a R before that print. String literal also can span multiple lines by enclosing them in the triple quotes. Here this is a comment. Now I want to print un 3 times, so I say 3 into un plus ium. So un 3 times printed, followed by it concatenated with ium. Two or more strings next to each other automatically concatenated like this, pi thon, so it becomes 1. Put several string, and they get concatenated into one. Let us say index. Index starts with a 0, first character, add a 0 index, followed by 1, 2, 3 and so on. Like let us say word is a variable in which Python is stored. So word 0 indicate P, and word 5 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 indicate n. Word -1 indicate last character, -2 second last, and so on. This is called slicing. Like word 0 colon 2. Two characters. 2 colon 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. THO. Now, word colon 2, beginning up to 2, and word 2 column last Python. Call first 4 and then 4 and later. This is what it is given here. If you add a different string to create a new one, like word 1, you leave the P, THON until last, and it is added with J, so Jython. If you add pi, you have first character pi, 2, py, and add to that pi, so it gets like that. Length gives the how many characters are there in a string. That is the len function. That is the len function. So these are today for the lesson. Thank you very much. That's all for the day.